My daughter Kuri has DRPLA, a disease that causes atrophy of the brain. It is hereditary and progressive. There is no cure. Kuri is bedridden. My husband Chiaki passed away 6 years ago from this disease. I wrote OHANA Family in hopes of finding a cure. I pray that I can save my daughter. The meaning of the second door. For the past week, Kuri has been going to bed at 3 or 4 a.m. and we haven't been sleeping well either. This morning, I woke Kuri up at 10. She had to go to school, but she wouldn't listen to me, saying, "I'm going in the pool." I think she was in a bad mood because she was staggering when she walked and drawing. She wouldn't listen to me, so I got tired of it and said to her, "Why don't you understand me?" I was so angry because I was sick, and at times like this, I thought to myself, I don't want to live like this anymore. Chiaki, who had been outside, called out gently to Kuri. So I left him in charge and I started preparing the medicine. As I stood in the kitchen, I heard a cry of, "Ah!" I could tell by the sound of her voice that she was not her usual self. I hurried to the sofa and found Kuri holding her buttocks and crying. But Chiaki was standing next to Kuri, watching TV as if nothing had happened. In an instant, I knew what had happened. Kuri had hit her butt on the corner of the sofa when she tried to sit on it. That was the spot where she had been injured last year, where the X-ray technician told us she had a broken bone. The crying was unusual, and she cried out, "Ah, ah, ah." "What is she screaming about?" Chiaki asked. I said, "She hit her corner of the sofa. That's where she got hurt before. She can't sit properly in the middle of the chair, so we have to watch her carefully or she'll be in danger. She can't even sit in the chair." A huge cognitive gap has developed between me and Chiaki. I just told him, "Yes," and said, "From now on, we have to keep an eye on her until she sits down." I really wanted to blame Chiaki, saying, "Why didn't you watch her?" But blaming is counterproductive. Chiaki and I nudged Kuri and got her ready for school. Fortunately or unfortunately, even when Kuri was in pain, making her laugh would ease the pain. After getting dressed, we walked down to the parking lot. The doctor told Chiaki not to drive, so I was the driver. I sat in the driver's seat, and Chiaki helped Kuri in the passenger seat. Kuri was not able to get into the car well, and the moment she tried to sit down, we had to support her buttocks or she would get hurt. But in order to cheer Kuri up, Chiaki pushed her in harder than usual and slammed the door shut. Kuri screamed as her body raised. "Daddy did it! Daddy did it!" she screamed, but I started the car. Chiaki laughed and waved at us. Chiaki really didn't notice anything. I was so upset and sorry. I was not angry at Chiaki. I couldn't forgive God for putting us in this situation. This time, she was in even more pain than before. But I took her to school saying, "It's okay, it's okay." I told the teacher, if she still hurts at school, give me a call, and left Kuri. Fortunately, she did not call. When I picked Kuri up from the YMCA in the evening, Tara, a staff member, told me that Kuri had fallen and was bleeding from both hands and feet, especially on her left elbow. It's a bad day, isn't it? Did she cry? She didn't cry. Kuri was big. Tara told me. So I heaped praise on Kuri. Kuri was great, even though it must have hurt a lot because there was blood all over her shirt. But as soon as we got in the car, she started screaming again. "Ah, Daddy did it! Daddy did it! My boat hurts!" Dr. S had told me that this injury was more painful when she sat in a deep seat, such as a car chair. I coaxed her home again and stayed by her side the whole way. But she was feverish with a mixture of pain and fear. After eating, she had cramps in the lower half of her body. All the time she cried, "I'm scared! I'm scared!" I wondered what was making her say she was scared. When she went to the bathroom, her legs wouldn't come forward.